5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All systems go with Josh Appelbaum starts now.
Hello and welcome to episode 534 of the All Systems Go Sports Betting Podcast, powered by Rhythm. I am your host, Josh Appelbaum. What's going on, everyone? Happy Thirsty Thursday. Another day here in the arena, guys. Only got today, tomorrow, and then the big weekend here ahead, as always. And you know what? It's only 3 days away from Father's Day. And now, this is a special day for me because I am a proud father of a nearly 3-month-old baby girl. So I'm excited to celebrate my first Father's Day, see what the wife has in store. We'll be going to a cookout at my mother-in-law's, so very much looking forward to that. But another reason I say that is because you might be want to, get Dad a gift here or get him something. It doesn't have to be something crazy. You don't have to spend, $1,000 on it. But maybe you want to get Dad something just to let him know that, hey, I love you. You're great. Or maybe it's your son who's a father or uncle or whoever, or your grandfather, grandson. But if you are looking for a last-second Father's Day gift, I have a great idea for you. Instead of getting Dad a collared shirt, instead of getting Dad, a pair of boxers or a set of golf balls, you should get Dad something that he will find interesting and find hopefully to be a moneymaker, and that is by simply going to Amazon.com and typing in the Everything Guide to Sports Betting or the NFL Sharp Betting Playbook. Now, those are both my books. I've written both of them. Very proud of them, and I think they make a great Father's Day gift. It's just something that I think Dad will find interesting. Hopefully, help him make some money. And I think, if he can use it to his advantage, he'll be able to buy as many golf balls and collared shirts as he wants. So if you're able to pick that up today, tomorrow, or I believe even Saturday, it should be able to be dropped off by Sunday, wherever you are, thanks to Jeff Bezos and his drone and the incredible delivery service of Amazon. So again, if you're looking for a last-minute Father's Day gift, it's under $20. You're supporting your favorite podcast host over here, but more importantly, you're dropping some knowledge to Dad. So hopefully he will enjoy that. Now, looking toward today, guys, want to get this pod out early once again because we're getting right back to some MLB day sweats. Now, there's only 9 games overall today, so we got a smaller than usual slate, but we got some day games. I got 2 day sweats. I got a night sweat for you. All 3 moneyline favorites. All 3 have really good sharp mush edges as well. So it looks like our fellow wise guys and wise gals who have downloaded Juice Reel, synced up their books, they're going with these plays here as well. So 3-pack, as always, trying to eke out a winning day, trying to go 2-1. So let's see if we can get a couple winners here on the diamond on a big Thursday. Now, looking back toward yesterday, guys, you basically have a different record based upon however you played yesterday. Overall, 1-2, minus 1.4 units. Had a good win with the D-backs, 8-1 over LA. Didn't have to sweat that one very much. But the Nats let us down, lost 6-2 against Kansas City. The Red Sox, man, are they pathetic. I even mentioned going into last night, like, here I go, betting a sharp play, but I'm a Red Sox fan, tried and true, and they stink this year. And what happened? Well, they left 13 men on base and went 0 for 13 with runners in scoring position. So pathetic, losing 3-0 to Toronto. But here's the thing. Red Sox, that was a action versus listed pitcher. So if you played action, you lost the Red Sox. If you did listed pitcher, Max Scherzer got scratched right before the game started. And the Red Sox were like minus 125. They got down to minus 115. So if you did listed pitcher, that would have saved you on the Red Sox. Instead of a loss, that was a no-action refund. However, the other side of that, I should say, is that the Atlanta Braves from the previous night were a suspended game because of rain, and they picked up the game yesterday in the second inning when it was 3-2 Giants, and the Braves lost. I think it was 7-2, did nothing. So again, depending on what you played, no action, listed pitcher, whatever the case may be, you're looking at a 1-1 with a push, a 1-2, or 1-3. Either way, guys, didn't produce a winning day, no matter how you slice it. So we're going to see if we can get right back into it today and hopefully get a couple winners as we steam into a big Friday and then another big weekend. So that being said, don't want to waste any more time and get right to these MLB plays for today. Because I tell you what, in baseball, what's funny is when you have a good day, you can't wait. This is for me. Maybe you feel the same. You have a good winning day, you cannot wait to get right back into it and get some more action the next day. But then also, if you have a losing day or things don't go your way, you're scratching, champing at the bit. People say chomping at the bit. It's actually champing at the bit. That's a little Jeopardy question there. But you're champing at the bit to get right back at it to produce a winning day. So either way, for me with baseball, the grinding aspect of baseball, the grinders with blinders mentality is that win or lose, you're trying to get right back at it and get in the green or stay in the green. But with that being said, 3 plays. Let's try to get 2 out of 3. First one on the board, early game, 1:35 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going right back. I'm doing it, guys. We're doing it. Toronto Blue Jays at the Boston Red Sox. Your early game today. Let's set the stage, talk splits, line move system matches, and I'll give you my play for this one. So, the Jays, 36-38. They've taken the first 2 games of this 3-game series. They won the opener 6-1 as a -120 road favorite. Then they won again yesterday 3-0 as a -105 road dog because my Red Sox can't hit. And Craig Breslow, Mr. Pitcher there, completely neglected the lineup. So what are you going to do? Now, this afternoon series finale, some reasons for optimism. I'm going Red Sox once again, guys. I'm the crazy person going right back to old Boston. Even though they keep beating me down, ripping my heart out, and dancing to the beat, I'm going to see if we can get a winner here because they're sharp, and I like to play sharp plays. But the Blue Jays are going to go with the righty Trey Savage. He's 3-3 with a 3.78 ERA. The Red Sox, who are now 29-42, they're going to go with the righty Sonny Gray, who's actually been a bright spot. One of the only moves other than Wilson Contreras that actually has worked out for the Red Sox. But he is 8-1 with a 3.03 ERA. Now, what have we seen across the board? Well, this game opened Red Sox listed around a -115 home favorite. Toronto around a -105 road dog. And as bad as the Red Sox have been, again, short favorite here. You would think maybe sharps are like, yeah, Red Sox stink. You might as well take Toronto. You're getting basically just a short juice price. Nope. Sharps, they're doing it. They're going with the Red Sox once again because this line keeps steaming up toward Boston. Red Sox have gone from -115 up to -130, and I'm now seeing some books get closer to -140. So good sign here that this line keeps going to Boston. Over at Circa, the Red Sox are only getting 36% of money line bets, but 55% of money line dollars. So good low bets, higher dollar, sharp contrarian split. And again, we can actually call this a fade the trendy dog play as well. Because again, majority tickets Toronto, but lines going to Boston. And then we got a lot of system matches on the Red Sox. Home favorites -140 or less. They're 202 and 153, 57%, 3% ROI this year. If you're a sweet spot home favorite between -125 and -140, who made the playoffs the previous year, facing an opponent who also made the playoffs the previous year, those teams are 50 and 23, 69%, 21% ROI since the start of last year. And then here's the other angle. If you're a favorite and you lost the first 2 games of a series, it's a 3-game set, and you're trying to avoid the sweep in that last game, like the situation for Boston here, those teams are 44 and 28, 61% with a 7% ROI this year. I mentioned Sonny Gray, again, one of the lone bright spots for Boston. Red Sox are 9-2 in his last 11 starts, and at home, knock on wood, he's 4-0, 2.32 ERA. Meanwhile, Trey Savage, who burst onto the scene in the playoffs last year and was pretty good much of this year, he's tailed off a bit. Let's hope the Red Sox bats, as terrible as they are, can hopefully get to Savage, because in 2 starts in June, he has a 9.28 ERA. He's given up 11 runs in 10.2 innings pitched. So I fully admit the Red Sox are terrible, but usually you want to be with the sharp side. Sharp side here is Boston. We got good system matches, favorite avoiding the sweep. Hopefully Sonny Gray pitches well. The Red Sox bats can do something at least against Savage. By the way, I noticed an 18%, pretty good sharp mush edge on the Red Sox from our friends at Juice Rail. So you add it all up here, guys. I got Red Sox -121 at Bally Bet. Most books I'm seeing now are closer to -130, even inching up toward -140. So it's a good thing this line gets more expensive because it tells you smart money keeps pouring in on Boston. Not a great thing if you haven't bet it yet because, again, you're laying a little bit more. But still a relatively short juice price. And I would mention that Bally Bet gave me a 50% odds boost on Boston. So I went from -121 to +125. So again, whether or not you have a Bally Bet account, whole point being there is when you shop for the best line, don't just find the book with the best number. Also look to see what kind of boost that sportsbook is offering you because you always want to take advantage. So again, definition of insanity play, who knows, maybe. But Red Sox are sharp, and boy, do they owe us a win here. So I'm on Boston, again, -121, boosted at Bally Bet. Next bet for you. Now a good team, hopefully that'll come through for us. 2:10 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the Cleveland Guardians visiting the Milwaukee Brew Crew. Now, Brewers come in 45-26 on the year. They've taken the first 2 games of this 3-game interleague series. They won the opener 2-1 as a -155 home favorite. They won again yesterday 9-4 as a -125 home favorite. So, in this afternoon series finale, the Guardians, who are 39-35, they're going to start the lefty Parker Messick. He's 6-3 with a 2.68 ERA. Meanwhile, the Brew Crew going with the fellow southpaw Shane Drohan. He is 3-2 with a 3.59 ERA. So what have we seen across the market here? Well, this game opened Milwaukee around a -135 home favorite, Cleveland around a +115 road dog, and Sharps laying the wood with the Brew Crew to get a win and hopefully complete the sweep here, because we've seen Milwaukee get steamed up -135, now up to -145, some shops as high as -150, even -155. So very clear steam coming down in favor of the beer makers. Now, if you're looking to be a little bit bold, I'll admit I just went Brewers money line -145 at the score, but I did notice some sharp splits on the Milwaukee run line. If you're feeling bold, -1.5 at +145, because the Brewers are getting 66% of spread bets, 86% of spread dollars at DK, and 67% of spread bets, 75% of spread dollars at Circa. Good system matches here on Milwaukee. An above 500 home favorite off a win with a winning record, priced -155 or less. Again, Brewers hovering around -150-ish, so they're right in that little zone. Like the Brewers here, those teams are 76-48, 61%, 8% ROI this year. When both teams are above 500, just take the team receiving line movement. So 2 good teams, take the team that's getting that line movement where sharps are in their favor. Those teams are 99-58, 63%, 15% ROI this year. Correlative betting value on the Brew Crew. They are a favorite, now upwards of -150, and a very low total game of 7.5. So fewer amount of expected runs scored, more likely to come from, quote-unquote, that better team who's expected to win. Gonna hope the Milwaukee Bats get to Messick here today. Milwaukee's hitting .255 with 381 runs scored. Cleveland's only hitting .229 with 294 runs scored. You also look at home road splits. Brewers hitting .259 at home this year. That's the 5th best home batting average. Guardians are only hitting .219 on the road. That's the 2nd worst. Also popped open Juice Reel. Nothing huge, but a 4%. Sharp mush edge, positive edge here in favor of Milwaukee. So we got a big steam move. We got low bets, higher dollars. We got sharp bet splits, better bats. Seeing if hopefully we can make some beer and go down the Brewer slide together. I'm on Milwaukee, guys. -145 at the score. Again, shop around. A lot of books closer. Now -150-ish. Last bet of the night. Couple day games. How about a night game? Going to stay up late here. Let's go to the West Coast. 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. We got the LA Angels visiting the Athletics. And you know what, guys? A little tip, if you're betting an A's game and they're the home team, figure out where they are, because they've been in Vegas. They're in Sacramento. Obviously, they abandoned Oakland a long time ago. But you got to know where they're playing, because those super high totals in Vegas, obviously, we saw like a 14 total, 13, because the elevation and the wind blowing out and all that. But they are back in Sacramento here. They're kind of foster home, if you want to call it that, before they officially go to the new Vegas stadium, which should be pretty nice, and I can't wait to visit. Anyway, the Angels come in 30-45 on the year, just dropped 2-3 against the D-backs. Lost yesterday's series finale 8-1 as a -145 road dog. Meanwhile, the A's 36-38. They also just lost 2-3 against the Pirates. Got rolled 12-4 yesterday as a +115 home dog. Now, in tonight's series opener, the Angels are going to go with the righty Jose Soriano. He's 8-4 with a 2.79 ERA. A's, meanwhile, going with the lefty. This guy, have you ever heard this guy's name? What a great name. Gage Jump. Gage Jump. Great name. 2-1, 3.09 ERA. Now, what have we seen across the market? Well, this game open, A's listed around a -125 home favorite. Angels around a +105 road dog. And Sharps hitting the A's and Mr. Gage Jump, because we've seen the A's get steamed up -125, now up to around -135, -140. Some shops even -145. So a clear steam move in favor of the Athletics. Now, look over at Circa. Over 90% of moneyline bets and dollars going on the A's. So it tells me we have a one-way sharp bet split on the A's from the Vegas Sharps. System matches here lighting up on the A's. If you're a home favorite facing an opponent who missed the playoffs the previous year, A's matched that one. Those teams are 133 and 93, 59% win rate, 6% ROI this year. In particular, did you know A's are the third most profitable bounce back team in baseball? When they lose, they come back the next day and go 21 and 16, 57% win rate, 17% ROI. Again, lost yesterday. Hopefully they can come through today. I'm going to bank on the A's bats, hopefully getting to Soriano. They're hitting 251 as a team, 420 slugging percentage. Angels hitting 238, 394 slugging percentage. A's, meanwhile, hitting 270 at home. That's the second best home batting average in baseball. A's are also hitting 248 against righties. That ranks 9th in baseball. Meanwhile, Angels only hitting 235 against lefties. That ranks 22nd. Lastly, this guy, Gage Jump, he has posted a 1.96 ERA in 3 June starts, all of which were wins for the A's, and only gave up 4 earned runs in 18.1 innings pitched. So we have a line move toward Gage Jump in the A's. We got sharp bet split system matches, the third best bounce back team in baseball, better bats at home, better bats against righties. And oh, by the way, popped open Juice Reel and noticed a 69%, a big sharp mush edge in favor of the A's from our friends at Juice Reel. So add it all up, guys. Staying up late. I'll be holding my daughter, doing the night shift, helping her get her milk and burp her and do the whole thing. And we're gonna watch the A's game together. So looking forward to that. But I got the A's minus 135 at the score. Again, shop around a lot of books now closer to minus 140, minus 145. So Red Sox, Brewers, A's. See if we can get 2 out of 3, get back in the green on a big Thursday. As always, guys, first off, before we finish up the pod here, a few things to leave you with. I always want to start first by saying thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for grinding in the arena with me every single day through the wins and the losses, the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the hot streaks, the cold streaks. But every day we approach the board with a open mind, not betting what we want or think or hope will happen, but what the market is telling us will happen, learning to make data-driven bets with our head and not our heart. For that, I am very honored, and I appreciate you guys. If you do want to help me grow this pod, please, you enjoy the insights, okay, do me a favor. Just give the pod a 5-star review on Spotify or iTunes. Recommend the pod to a friend. Retweet the pod when I put it out on Twitter. Click the follow button. Any or all of those things would be very much appreciated. Next, if you enjoy this style of sports betting, data-driven, sharp contrarian betting, focusing on line movement, bet splits, system matches, taking a contrarian approach, trying to piece together the puzzle of what the market is telling us. If this style of betting has appealed to you, you want to learn more about data-driven betting, you want to make your podcast host happy, or again, you need that last minute, I should say, Father's Day gift for dad, go to Amazon.com. Type in the Everything Guide to Sports Betting or the NFL Sharp Betting Playbook. Grab one or both of my books. Bring him the sports book. I'll sign him for you. We'll buy dad a beer or ginger ale and we'll sweat some baseball with dad. Next, have you downloaded Rhythm and Juice Reel yet? My 2 favorite sports betting apps. They help me win. I'm confident they're going to help you win. They're just another great box to check off when you're going through your checklist to decide whether or not to get down on a game. So Rhythm, fantastic for their AI-backed models and predictions for game bets and player props. And then, of course, Juice Reel, so many great features. You can sync up your sports books, get a running report card of your action. You can get the Robo Jackson best bet picks, the Sharp Mush indicators, the arbitrage plays, the shop for the best line futures. And if you also would like to support the pod, I'm going to pass the hat. I got a little tip jar. This pod is free. It costs you nothing to listen. If you like the insights, value the insights, and you want to let me know you appreciate the pod, please go sign up for some Juice Reel best bet picks. All systems go best bet picks available on Juice Reel. As soon as I make a bet, it goes right to the ASG podcast Juice Reel best bet page. And to get access to that page, there's a 7-day free trial, and then you can just get a week for $9.99, a month for $24.99, or a full year for $199.99. So again, the pod's free. I consider that a way for you to tip your podcast hosts. So if you want to get a week, a month, a year, any or all of those things would be awesome and make me very happy. And I think I'd appreciate that quite a bit. In fact, I know I would. But either way, guys, download Rhythm, download Juice Reel, give them both a 5-star review in the App Store. So as always, guys, 2 final thoughts. 1, whether I see you at the Borgata in Atlantic City, Twin River in Rhode Island, the Brook in New Hampshire, Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun down in Connecticut, at the Encore in Boston, Plain Ridge Park Casino, MGM Springfield, or the Nash in my neck of the woods on the border of Massachusetts and New Hampshire, or out in the desert, where the wise guys go, get down, get the lowest juice possible at the South Point, or jumping in the stadium swim pool when you cash a big ticket at Circa, wherever it may be. You can show me a Snakes ticket. D-backs came through for us, but Red Sox, Red Sox, Nats, Braves. Really, the Braves? You're going to lose 2 straight against the G-Men? Unbelievable. But first one's on me, next one's on you. We'll post about the book. Sweat Sharp Contrarian plays all day long. So as always, guys, coming off a 1-2 or a 1-3 or a 1-1-1 or a winning night or a losing night or a hot streak or a cold streak, again, we just got to continue to grind long term. Never get too high, cocky, arrogant, and think betting is easy when we're winning. Never get too low, down in the dumps, depressed, and think betting's impossible when we're losing. We just got to stay right there in the middle. Stay even-keeled. Stay positive. Stay optimistic. Know that we're in a really difficult betting market. Got to overcome the juice. The odds the super computers spit out there in Vegas. And, of course, overcoming bad beats and teams not showing up for us. That's all a part of betting. In life, you're going to have good days and bad days. But you're always going to try to see the perspective when it's bad and, get some confidence when it's good. But we just got to stick to the model. Find games that fit in terms of our data-driven head, not heart approach. And those games are games that are against the public. With the house, with the pros, flat bet, avoid parlays, and get that CLV. If we can do that, we're going to be successful sports bettors. So hope everyone has a great Thursday. We'll be right back at it tomorrow for a big Fade the Public Friday edition. That'll be episode 535 of the All Systems Go Sports Betting Podcast, powered by Rhythm. Good luck, everybody, and have a great Thirsty Thursday.